It's all right to be just a little bit crazy. Being creative is being a little bit crazy in just the right vibration. With that in mind, you should understand God's completely insane.
LegalMusicSearch.com.
The third dimension is very different than any other dimension because in 3D you have the illusion of separation and you have the experience of time. In no other dimension do you have that sensation. So think of it this way, we're all sitting around talking about new things that we can create for ourselves, and we said, what would it be like to think that we were separate from Source? Now we know we can't be, but what if we thought we were? Wouldn't that be fun? And then we all thought, let's see how far we can go into density, forget completely who we are, and see if we can get our way back out. That's what you're doing right now. The way that you do that is through integration. What is integration? Integration is releasing judgment of polarity. That you're not judging in any way, shape, or form. You are seeing all things as being equal. And with the mind, it was set up and generated, created, to keep you from remembering that you were a multidimensional being. Because what happened as you started the dissension process is that you remembered that you were multidimensional and kept pulling yourself out of the game. So you created these programs that kept you attached to a polarity. It kept you attached to the negative, to the positive. You created these judgments and beliefs that are illusions. Now you are never separate from your higher self. You just partition off part of yourself and say, I'm now this personality. You're not separate from Source, you're not separate from your higher self, and you're removing these partitions. You are whole and complete as you are. And now you're just erasing the distortions.
That's even more of a reason to like him.
F to the E to the NCE, bend switch. F to the E to the NCE.
Flush your garbage down the toilet, Toronto. It's the only way to tell those idiots where to go. The food will float away our problems to the sea. The system is designed for it, you have my guarantee. Flush your garbage down the toilet, Toronto. We're not some hostage to the union wanting no. They wanna guide it. We'll not fall for their trends. We'll stand and go down together with our crap.
Oh, maybe you're right. I think we need a plumber.
It's a beautiful world.
Perfect, thank you.
If you really want enlightenment, then just lighten up.
Well, we got something new to look at now. Hey, wait till you see this. This is funny as hell.
Look at it. I got in my van and I drive around the block. I come back around again, and there's the fence witch's son. And they're taking stuff out of the car, and he's looking right at me, and I'm pointing at the boot, and I'm laughing my fucking head off.
The fence witch got the boot.
I'm pointing, and I'm just cracking up. I had to go around a second time and laugh some more. It was so goddamn funny.
Yes, sir. The cunt got the boot and deserves it so much it isn't funny. It just goes to show you what a scumbag she is.
Oh yeah, then I saw him on we're both standing there talking and laughing our heads off about this boat. And I told him, I said, you see, they're nothing but shit, and that proves it right there.
She's got the boot. And check this out, Dave. Fence witch has got the boot.
That proves it. They don't care about anything. They don't give a shit about anybody, and they do what they want to do. Oh man, I just slowed down so slow. I just stopped right in front of him and just laughed my fucking ass off. Oh my God! I mean, it's a perfect setup. It is so perfect. It just goes to show you what kind of crap they are.
Oh, what you put out is what you get
on the south.
That deserves that scumbag right. Hey, how about it? Fence witch got the boot.
I love it. I'm telling the whole fucking world about this because we proved the point.
I think she proved her own point, no, honestly.
Yeah,
and she proved her point. She proved her point right up her own ass, twisted and broke it off.
They proved it for us.
Yeah, what you put out, what you get back, and when you put shit in, you get shit right back out again.
You gotta love it. Hey, if you're nice, you'll get nice. If you're an asshole, you'll get asshole.
It only took you 30 years to learn that.
Check it out. Can't believe it. Fence witch has got the fucking boot. I love it. There is a God. Oh, this is funny as hell. This just makes it so. Hey everyone, the fence witch is a bitch and she's got payment in full. I love it. I love it. I love it.
God didn't do anything to her. It's just energy physics. What you put out is what you get back. No, that's when I get done.
That is a Section 8 user.
Really?
Thank you.
Alright, I'll change your jeans.
Oh. Folks, this is what we've been waiting for. They're towing it. All right, I love it. Oh, the city at work. I love it. You guys are making my fucking day, let me tell you. Towing that car is the best thing that ever happened. No, the one you're on right now. It's a long story. You got a computer? Go on Google, go to Fence Witch. That fucking bitch there has caused us more trouble than you can think of. She's nothing but a low-life Section 8 motherfucker.
Okay. Fence Witch?
Fence Witch
Fence
on Google.
Okay. Yeah, Rick, stand by. Start heading towards Lawrence and Kidby. I'll give you a number in a minute or two.
Man, if I had some money, I'd give you a tip. Motherfucker, I'm telling you, man. This is the nicest thing I've ever seen.
Beautiful. Go to the city pound.
Thank you very much. Hey, what's the daily charge on that?
It's $150 for the tow. $10 a day storage for the first 5 days. After the 5th day, it jumps to $35. And she's got to go pay all her tickets. And if you want, well, all right, put it in the tow. I tell you, I look up how much you owe them.
Probably quite a bit. Thank you. Yes, it does. And there is a God. I bet this is the first time you ever got thanked for towing a big bottle. Oh, man. I was waiting for this. This is going on YouTube, too. Yeah, on the Fence Witch song. It's all part of it. She made us a lot of money. She made us a lot of money. Fence Witch song. Yeah, she's out there in the window now, probably with a camera in her hand. That's cool. Yeah, she's an idiot. We had to go to court. We had to go to civil court with her. I got toilets hanging from my backyard, toilet seats, because she called the police on my girlfriend and told them that she was flashing her in the window. And so we put a toilet up that says we don't flash, we flush.
She comes out, I'll have her arrested.
Oh, I love you. You're on YouTube, baby. Hey, this is the city that works. We were in civil court with her twice. And she took us to court and lost both times. Because she, oh, it's a, you could be, no, you want,
oh, you're on the other side of her?
Yeah, we're on the other side of her.
Okay. So he can't help you, I take it?
No.
No, nobody can help. Well, the judge, we put a double-edged sword. She can't bother us and we don't bother her. Oh yeah, oh no, that's not a problem.
Hey, you know what? I got a feeling she's looking right out the window.
She did, she had her camera out there. You know what?
Wait, you're on YouTube.
She called the cops on us in 1 year about 20 times for nothing. She called the cops on us for watering the parkway. How do you like that one?
She probably took a picture of all three of us.
Oh yeah, baby, I love it. Thank you. David's been waiting for this one. Take care, buddy. Oh, we love you. The fence which forces are against her. She was in the window. Hey, as I always say, he who fucks up gets fucked. Yeah, she was in the window again. And right, exactly. She can't do nothing. Oh, they're hating this. She was just in the window looking out at us. She had her hand out the shade with a camera in her hand. I was laughing my butt off. And we've got it on voice here, what the guy just said. She comes out, he'll call the cops on her.
I don't have it on mine.
Oh, I got it on mine, honey. Come on, guy, drive it away.
It's only
Happy New Year!
the end of the world as we know it.
Oh, this is the day we've been waiting for so long.
There
it goes!
It's the
Bye.
end of the world as
Be
we
careful
know
now,
it.
don't scratch
And
that car!
I feel fine.
Our reasons for being joyful in this matter are not without valid cause. Section 8 only pays 75% of her rent, and seeing as she is renting a house and not an apartment, this means she also must pay her utility bills, whereas in an apartment she would not have that expense. Her son used that car for his job, and without it he likely will need to look for another job, so there will be a huge loss of income compounded by exponentially mounting debt. In order to be able to pay the debt and stabilize themselves again, they will likely need to move into a place where they do not have to pay for utilities, and thus, so ends the reign of terror from our next-door neighbor from hell and her unending harassment. To move beyond judgment of polarity and into integration, to see all things as equal and value in all experience, one must first give themselves the right to feel as they feel, think as they think, and do as they feel is best for themselves, knowing that if they make an error, they will learn from it, and this process will benefit them in the end. One must move beyond judgment of the self and into full acceptance of the self, as only then are you able to put yourself on the middle path where free will choice can objectively be used in an empowering way. In fully accepting your own individuality, you then also, in turn, accept the individuality of others, and instead of seeing a person as good or bad, you are able to decide for yourself whether or not they are the sort of person taking the sort of actions that you would prefer to have coexisting in your reality. If they are not, then as long as these feelings are based on what you do or do not feel is right for yourself, and is not based on imposing your will on others as per what you feel that they should or should not do, then any and all expressions of what you think and how you feel, including referring to a fence switch as a fence switch, as created in a state where you are not judging others, but merely giving yourself and others the rights to their own expressions. Fence Witch has the full right to be who she is, and when you can see her in a whole new way, then you realize that she genuinely and honestly is an insecure sociopath addicted to controlling others, and thus you are able to understand that she genuinely takes the individuality of others as an attack, and this does not serve the desires of her ego. So even though from your perspective, she might seem to be attacking for no reason, one must consider the equally valid perspective of a paranoid megalomaniac who is genuinely scared of her external reality. So from her worldview paradigm, you attack her first by simply being yourself as an individual and refusing to conform your will to hers. She honestly sees the world in this way, so exactly like a 2-year-old who does not know any better, she enters herself into an outraged tantrum as she feels that the whole world is just being mean to her for what she perceives as being no apparent reason. So knowing that her actions are merely about her own chosen state of being and that it has nothing at all to do with you, then it makes it extremely easy to not take offense while simultaneously giving yourself the right to be extremely disapproving of her actions against you. When one is able to do this, it empowers a person to see opportunity instead of burden and affords them the liberty of being able to take responsibility and shift the circumstances into ones which they would prefer instead with a basic understanding of energy physics. She has in this way brought us much abundance, financial and a variety of other types. The lessons that our experiences with her have taught us have enabled us to see things in ways that prior we could not have even imagined before then. So I'm actually very thankful and appreciative to the Fence Witch, and I mean this with no sarcasm whatsoever. This does not imply that I would prefer her to stick around. It simply means that when I've been given lemons, I've made lemonade, and it all works out fine. I create these videos for my own enjoyment and learning, as well as to give others a good laugh, and to be an example for what is possible in this world. But we really don't need to submit to intimidation, and if we transmute fear to curiosity, burden to opportunity, and take the challenges we face and explore them as a fun adventure, as opposed to going into a panic, then much like how a jet plane is able to fly because it uses its tail and wing flaps to channel the resistance which wants to hold it to the ground and make it the world's most funky-looking paperweight, you can take the resistance in your life, channeling that energy and converting it into something that will quickly propel you forward into success, much as a jet can fly very high, very fast, bank left, bank right, ascend and descend. For those who wish to think that all of this is merely just semantical bullshit, I respect your right to have an opinion which differs from mine and hold no judgment against you for it. So I'd like to wish all of you, including the Fence Witch, a very pleasant day. Though I'm pretty sure that Fence Witch already has made other plans, but I respect her right to that choice.
So green and full of fun. The streets are clean, the children play, so now's for everyone. But now it ain't so beautiful. Oh, what the hell? It seems that garbage collection was deemed to be non-essential. The sidewalk's full of crap. I thought I paid my tax. Discarded furniture, and who the hell uses Betamax? What we need is a solution, a way to fight this mess. And now I'm here to give the cure for your distress. Flush your garbage down.
There's no point in talking about Linux if I can't edit my videos and record in Linux. I would say the Windows counterpart would be Sony Vegas Pro, and that's saying a lot. Caden Live.